You gotta just go within, tap into within. You know, it was one thing I said years ago, and I learned this too. And it came to me, and it was like, if I give you change, are you willing to change? And I was like, damn. Welcome back, YouTube. It's Siobhan's Journey. And I want to give you another video on how I did on the last video with just being just one-on-ones and just trying to give somebody that needs some help or some guidance, or just someone to give them that uplifter or something. I seen that the last video I did with Fly, First Love Yourself, that was pretty good. So that's just some of the stuff I learned from other people, and also just along the journey and just in life, because we're all learning in this thing called life. So if you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into it. So a lot of people is dealing with a lot of mental health issues and problems, and they don't really know how to go about it and go through it. I'm not an expert. Not 100% is gonna help what I'm saying, but it helped for me and it worked for me. And I also shared it with others, and it somewhat kind of helped for them as well. So I'm just an advocate to just try to speak and give someone hope and give them some type of direction. So, but in general, what I'm saying to say is that I see a lot of people going around just in a funk and just, you know, having that victimized mentality. And when I mean that, they just have this notion of just blaming people for their own actions. And what I learned from KRS-One, if you know who KRS-One is, you know, he mentioned this acronym as well that I also took and follow and just, you know, believe with, is blame. You know, the acronym means because looking at me ain't easy. Blame. People tend to just look at themselves in the mirror and they can't even fathom themselves because they made so many mistakes, and they just want to put the blame on somebody else. But that's not the point of the case. The point of the case is, if you know you did something wrong, try to fix that and heal that, and, you know, little by little get past that. Like getting past your past. You feel what I'm saying? So stop having that victimized mentality, stop blaming yourself, and just look in the mirror and say, we're gonna work on this and get better. I use myself as an example. I had that same issue. I was blaming myself for a lot of things when I didn't get to finish school at the time, and I went back and got my GED. When I lost my first family and things of that nature. A lot of things, a lot of situations. I beat myself up, wasted time, you know, lost myself. But I had to get back and configure and rediscover who I was in that path. It was not easy, it was very challenging, but you have to, you know, put yourself in the best position to win, because if you don't, nobody else will. It's somebody else that you're envious or getting mad at is not even gonna be worrying about what you talking about or worrying about how you feeling, and they're gonna be living on with their life. So I just give you that, like, just, you know, separate yourself from whatever it is that's, you know, continuing to bother you, stress you out, eat at you, continue to take, you know, withdrawals from you, and separate yourself, isolate. It's a difference from being lonely and being alone. You know, there's a difference from lonely and being alone. So definitely change that. But yeah, another one definitely that I wanted to also talk about is change. Within this life, you know, everything is about change, development, and growth, and a lot of more things. Definitely, you have to change. If you keep doing the same thing you've been doing, you're gonna keep getting the same thing you've been getting. So you must, and you have to, and you need to change. Whether it is appearance, whether it is mindset, whether it is your diet, whether, you know, your surroundings, your environment, whatever it is that you need to, and you know it, make it happen. Start with not tomorrow, start with today. Start with it's gonna happen. Start speaking that energy out to the universe, start giving it power, start gaining back your power, and just keep trying. Things are not gonna be simple and easy, but you gotta simplify for yourself, and you gotta make it easy for yourself, because no one's coming to help and save you in that regard. Only time it will is when you start putting in the work. Once you start putting in the work and you start making those steps, the Most High God is gonna start helping you even more, because he or she already prepared the steps for you, and other people also gave you advice. So it's up to you to start making applying those methods and teachings and start making those strides. If you're not making those strides and not making any progress or development or changing, same thing I said about Fly. If you ain't loving yourself and taking care of yourself, how can somebody else do it and take you serious? You gotta take yourself serious and change and show the change, not just by talking, also by action. Because talk is cheap and action speaks louder. And we all know that cliche. So I wanted to give a couple of those things. And also for me, I wasn't always like this too. I had to change. I had to develop and get like this. And, you know, there's more to me than just these videos into just how I, showcase. There's a lot of things. I want to get more into some story times, some other things that I could also share to help go along with the journey. I'm 31 years old now, you feel me? Like, I've been through a lot too, but I'm not letting that stop me. You know, like I got me a house now. You think it wasn't that always simple and easy for me to have this. I had to work hard for this, me and my partner, and I was homeless, man, shelter, kicked out, broken family, the whole shebang. Come from a big family. I'm the 4th oldest out of 14 kids. Like, it's very challenging and life is going to throw tests at you, but it's up to you to try to overcome each obstacle and prevail and continue to strive and, show your resilience and things of that nature. So, I just wanted to share those pieces and value. I said, let me give them a video before I head into work today. I've been showing some of the things I've been doing as far as like with my fam, some other videos. So if you got this far in the video, please like, comment, subscribe. And I appreciate you guys watching and catching up with me. And just, if you're willing to change, you gotta just go within. Tap into within. It was one thing I said years ago, and I learned this too. And it came to me, and it was like, if I give you change, are you willing to change? And I was like, damn. And then my life just transformed to where it is at now, because I kept saying that same quote or notion, but I was contradicting and I wasn't really living on those values. And then once I started pouring that into myself more and living it and talking it and walking it like I talked it, it started showcasing and changing. So like I said, if I give you change, are you willing to change? And like I always say, man, your journey is not determined where you at, it's where you're going. And I catch you on another one. Peace.